Sorry for the background noise, ladies and gentlemen. I'm possibly going to lose the live. Watch. I'll do the same shit or something. Hey, what up, crazy? What's going on? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the stream. Today we are making something known as Cheeseburger Hot Pockets. Now, this is going to be the first time I'm doing something like this because, well, I got a video from my sister-in-law from TikTok, and I was just like, screw it, let's try it out. But the first thing we have to do is make the dough. Just have to make sure I got everything. Yeah, everything is good. Hey, what up, Blood Hunter? What's going on, man? What's going on? Alright, start doing this. So the thing is, we need flour. This is just normal cake flour and some self-raising flour, just to help. And instead of using eggs, guess what? What's up, Blood Hunter? Alright, and instead of using eggs, milk, yeast, and that, we're actually using Greek yogurt. Because it has the natural fats, it has everything that is needed, and all I need to do is throw it in, and then start kneading it into a dough. Cool thing about it, it doesn't need to rest. You can literally do it, move it around, and use it afterwards, cut it into bits if you want. You can even save some for future other uses. So we're going to grab all this yogurt. Oh, that's great, man. That's excellent. God bless, my friend. I'm so happy for you, man. Literally, this actually is a good thing. And my dog is barking at nothing. That's great. Yes, it is great. My friend has found Jesus. I remember the first time I found him. It was it was during the whole surgery thing. My soul felt alive. It felt well. So God bless my friend. Thank you so much. Sorry, this actually tastes very nice. Alright, now we need to mix it into a dough. So we just gotta knead everything. Luckily, it's like a semi-liquid, so it's much easier to mold and everything. It's excellent, my friend. That's excellent. Hey, Cap, what's going on? That is great. Exactly. Away, Springboks. Hey, Glory, what's going on? Yeah. Away to the Springboks, man. Yeah, it's just a great day. Glad that the Lord and Savior has calmed your mind, my friend. A lot of us are glad for that. Sorry, my dog is in the background barking at nothing. And I mean actually barking at nothing. Okay. Okay, we're just basically mixing everything as much as we can. Okay, there you go. Oh, hey, Springboks, hey, what up? Rian, how you doing, man? What are you doing? How you doing? I'm in Durban. Nice, man. Welcome, Sad Taco. Thanks, Josie. Awesome, man. Johannesburg here as well. Ugh. Yeah, sorry. Just to put everything into this. It's going to be absolutely bloody delicious. And the cool thing about this, it's technically cheaper because, you know, all you need is half of your, about a quarter of your yogurt, about like a quarter of Greek yogurt, about 400 grams of flour. Put them together, and you make an absolutely divine and instantaneous dough. What you making? I am making cheeseburger hot pockets. This is actually also used by people in like in the working out regimes and all of that as a form of full-on protein. So it's gonna have some delicious meat stuffed inside. It's technically like a dumpling sort of thing, a thick, juicy dumpling. And we're also going to make a sauce to dip it in using some of my homemade hot sauce. You are Scotsman? No, but I do have ancestors from Scotland. You sound Irish. If I wanted to sound a bit Irish, I would have done it a long time ago. The Irish and the Scottish are two different things, my friend. I have an Irish friend who would possibly lose his mind if he heard you say something like that. Oh, but where did everybody go? Hi, bo. We had like 15 viewers for like a minute, and then everybody disappeared. Hi, bo. Okay, the dough is nearly done. Okay, we're just basically kneading it as much as we can. So basically there, look at that. A dough made from yogurt and flour. A full-on dough. Like this is, it's cold, it's still doing its job. I'm a German boy. I'm South African, but I am a little German. Oh yeah, you have the German inside of you, ready to come out and fight for the fatherland. I'm joking. I've got German ancestry. On this stream, it's jokes and food. Some things that I actually have, unlike a lot of people who have girlfriends and relationships. There you go. Sorry, I just have to clean up my hands a bit. For the fatherland, yeah! I've actually got a few jokes to that, but again, I make like dark-ass jokes, so. Okay, the dough is basically finished. Now we can get to the meat. Before we do, let's first just chop up a few things that are going to go into the meat. Basically, everything that you know in a cheeseburger is going to be added. So, some onions. I'm going to chop up one half of an onion, and the other half will be for tomorrow. Whatever we make over there. Sup, awesome, man. You're a pretty cool dude on sub. Oh, thanks, man. Literally, that does help. Thank you so much. I hope you also enjoy the shorts that I make. when I get the chance, when I'm not studying for my learners or looking for forms of employment. Okay, and then we cut this up. We're gonna dice it up. Well, somewhat dice it up. Basically, want to make sure that it's going to cook nicely. If it doesn't cook nicely, it's not going to work. And if it doesn't work, then all the people who like onions are going to hit me with the chancla. Again, I do multiple accents. I'm a weird person, so. Mac and cheese. Yeah, I did a mac and cheese fried balls. Yeah, fried my balls. A lot of people eat my balls. Okay. Ay, cuando. There you go. Yeah. Also, what's going into here is some nice pickles. We're going to put pickles because that's what you do. Oh, you want me to do a Mexican accent? No, that's Irish. Say, Holmes, I want you. I know you like some Mexican food, so I came to bring you go. Pinche vale. Ah, cabrón. Cabrones. Sounding a bit intense. My eyes, they burn. You fried what? I fried mac and cheese. The live stream is ready to be watched whenever you want. But basically, made mac and cheese fried balls, which, by the way, I looked up, is also something that can be made in the United States. But I said, fuck it, why not? Okay, and then this onion will be put away for later. My eyes are burning. My eyes, they feel like they're burning. Sorry, my eyes, as I said, are on fire. Alright, the next thing is the pickle. We need the pickle. We need the pickle. There you go. We're gonna grab 2 pickles. The pickle is what gives it its iconic ways. Where's me pickle? Oh, there's me pickle. Me thick pickles. As I said, I'm weird. I'll always be weird. It's part of my charm. There you go. That I'll eat. That I'll use. Yes, I'm fingering my pickle. You sound like a Mexican dude ate onion. Hey, mama, my eyes burn. Hey, mama. Somehow, dude, there's gonna be one person who comes to the stream and they're gonna get offended. Be like, what if a Mexican actually heard that? Be like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd laugh. Okay, basically just dicing this up. Yeah.
Have you ever made them gears?
Not yet. I want to get like the proper things for a gear. That's also something I want to make is some gyros. A lot of people say gyro, but anytime I say that in front of Demos, who's also a viewer of this channel, he loses it and it's just like, don't you ever say that again, because he's Greek. Oh, I mean that's delicious, dude. A nice salad with some delicious chicken. Doesn't sound like a bad thing. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. There you go. All right, let's get this last bit in here. And might as well. Oh yeah. That's the pico. And that will be added in. Basically, all the things you would find in the condiments are gonna go in. I just subbed my friend. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yes, a new person to talk to. The pico. Yes, the pico. The pico. An underrated form of master. I was about to say masturbation. Don't say that. We basically want to make sure that this stuff is as creamy as possible, as juicy as ever. Because we also have some cheese slices which are going to go into it. This has to be like a cheeseburger. Alright, let's get some of that. And let's move you guys to the front. Alright, don't worry, just first unwinding this a bit. And there you go. Now you guys can actually see and all of that. They were there. Oh, by the way, we've also got some homemade pepper dews and oh, that's delicious. Some homemade hot sauce that we're going to be adding in as well. Well, to like as for the sauce that's going to go there. Alright, this is just going to take a bit. But basically, you guys can watch as everything happens. I'm always asked, like, can we see what's going on and all that? And I'm always like, I don't have the space or... But now, you guys can watch as much as you want. Don't mind me, I'm also just having a pickle on the side. Because why not? This stuff is delicious. I'm 25 years old, my friend. Alright. Start getting... We're going to use a few of them just as a tester quickly. Don't mind me, guys. Just cleaning up my surface area for when I cut up the dough. Yes, die pickles. Kan jy Afrikaans praat? Ja, ek kan Afrikaans praat, maar net 'n bietjie. Alright. Got the dough. Okay. I'm gonna cut it into eighths. Okay. And there, let me roll it up and get it ready. I can't understand you. Yeah. He stays in Cape Town. Don't worry, man. I may not speak much Afrikaans, but I kan for dit verstaan. I also sound like a moron every time I try to speak Afrikaans, so I do apologize for that.
He is not wrong.
My brother's upstairs being a twat as usual.
That is true as well.
Alright. There you go. Basically, then you roll these out, and then you stuff them. That's what she said. Alright. Then, that's that. And then we're going to grab some flour later to add into that. Well, not add to it, but to roll it out so that we can put the stuff in. But first, we got to start getting this stuff done. Okay, let's get the rest of the onions in. I like to put the onions in first so they actually get so soft. Okay, then we stir it just a bit. Hi, Connor. Why is there so many young I mean, you know what? Screw it. I'm helping out the youth, teaching them how to make some good food. All right. Now the reason you want to do that is because the reason we want to do this is so that the onions basically caramelize. Ah, excellent. You ever want? My brother is. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. My brother, he's not the most intelligent being.
Actually, I'm 10 times the intelligent than you.
Don't listen to him. He likes to speak, but we don't listen. Don't worry, roundish puppy. We still love you. We still appreciate you.
I don't give a shit. Fuck you.
We all appreciate you, buddy. Don't worry. Okay. Basically, just break this all down a bit. Let's add some seasonings. We add the salt. Good amount, not too much. Get some pepper. Some herbs. And finally, some Jamaican seasoning. There you go. Wash hands. And then basically just crush this down. Okay. Don't worry. Some bits just fell off. Alright, what? Potato? Potato! Oh, he's upstairs. Excellent. Then we throw in the pickle. The pickles. There you go. Now we're going to start adding in the other things which make a delicious yellow scroll. Where do you go? Oh! Asking all them. Well, you can't really ask me. I nearly graduated years ago. Okay. Now, we add some mustard. Some tomato sauce. Some, let me just grab our Worcestershire. Okay. Some Worcestershire. And then we mix. Yes, I just did that. Now the reason for it is that when it comes to a certain burgers, some people like tomato sauce and that on them. Don't worry, we're not done yet. We gotta add some of the most important ingredients. And one of them being cheese. Okay. Some processed cheese. Give off that creaminess. We may have to add a bit more. Oh, now that tastes good. It's got some of that wimpy mustard in there. All right, let's grab some more plastic cheese. Plastic cheese. Sorry, process. We're not American. All right. Oh, we hit 5 likes. That means a nice shot. Hey, Cat, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Okay, we're going to lower the heat just a bit. Just basically want to make sure that everything is melted together. Alright, once we're done here, we'll have our shot. Right now, I just got to focus on making sure this is done. Alright, that is looking delicious. Alright, we're going to quickly taste it. Excellent. So that's basically done. Put that to the side. Wipe off here. And then we go back here. Now the thing is, we're going to be throwing everything into this air fryer. The reason for it uses less electricity.
And he also can't read numbers if they're not in digital
Oh,
form.
fuck off! Sorry for the language, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, I bring up the best.
No, he's just kidding because, well, that's him.
He can't read
Oh,
correctly.
shut up! Sorry, my brother is an irritating individual.
Yeah, I'm pretty funny.
Nah, you're pretty irritating.
To you, I'm irritating. To everyone else, I'm
Yeah, that's what they not say. I'd rather not go into this on my stream.
oh,
Oh, we still love you.
we appreciate you.
I like it how they try to use my words. It doesn't really affect me.
Of course. Why would it?
Why does it affect you then?
Why does so much aggravate you? Can't you chill? Get so aggro over such small stuff. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Life is rough. Get out of it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, next thing to do is to roll out our dough. The best you can do in certain situations like this is to ignore the twat. Alright? Cool thing about this, is in here. Yeah. I'm gonna throw it in here. Now the thing is with an air fryer, it usually just does the bottom more, it does the top more than the bottom. So, we're gonna do 2 at a time. And while we do 2 at a time, we're gonna make our burger sauce. You can't have a burger without some burger sauce. Alright, that. Flip that like that. And we grab our first bowl. You know, roll out them bowls, caress the balls. I'm making jokes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm making jokes. That's just my character. I make jokes because life sucks. I mean, my brother would know. Alright, and then we add some of the burger filling. Then we grab some normal cheese. Alright, let's start adding this in. Okay. Just a good amount. Just a healthy amount. Healthy as you want it to taste good. Okay. And we grab this. We have to grab 4 of the 2 both. Alright. Grab like that. And just basically press it in. Press it in like this. And yeah, it will end up cracking a bit because that's just my fucking luck. Before we throw it in, we're just gonna coat the bottom with a bit of oil. Okay. Just basically coat that. Basically, almost like it's frying it a bit. So, add just a bit more. People are still messaging me, and I'm not seeing them. I do apologize. If you're still here, message right now. Alright, let's get a second one. Actually, we want just to turn that off.
There's one thing I hate is when you use my steak and you fuck.
Cool thing about this, it's actually easily moldable. It's not struggling, it's not giving me issues. I can just roll it out properly. Okay, now we have to add in more burger sauce. I mean burger filling.
Oh, yes.
We add that. And then we fold it in again. It's kind of like a dumpling, to be honest. Talking about dumplings, I will fight anybody, but dumplings are literally the most delicious. The only thing that beats it is sushi. But that's probably because I haven't had a proper dumpling from a proper Asian place. I've mostly just had like this and that, but dumplings are absolutely delicious to have. Okay, and then we take some of that oil and we're just gonna coat the top because we're going to throw this in for about 20 minutes, and then when it hits the 10-minute mark, we're going to flip them. Okay, and then we throw it in. No need for preheat, it preheats itself. Okay.
Yay.
There you go. We're gonna make more a bit later, because right now, if I make them now, then they're gonna break through. I'm just gonna go and make this mother.
What is this?
It's the filling.
That's much.
Exactly. Well, yours are about soon going to be finished. All right, now for the burger sauce. All right. For the burger sauce, we're gonna need some mayo. All right, and then a tablespoon. About that much. This is going to be split between two people. Some tomato sauce, not too much. Anything you would find in an American cheeseburger. Okay, and then we're actually going to add some of our pickle juice. Just a bit, not too much. Some pepper, Worcestershire, and then give it a good stir. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, the shot. this occasion, I'm going to straight up this. Divulsion. Help. Ooh. That hit the spot. All right, I'm just gonna grab something. Mother, can I borrow your phone, please? Yeah, I'm seeing nothing.
Oh, I did not want to pick that up.
Okay, guys, I'm just going on to live on a separate phone just to check if I'm not missing any comments. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna go here, hit to the live. Oh, I have been getting comments, but they do not show. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Is anyone still here? That I haven't forgotten and all that? BLC. Full slots, hello. I like donuts. XPLE. There's gone. Seriously, again? Yes, again. So Sad Toko, basically, my live stream for some reason messes up and it won't show comments at all. I don't know why it does this, but it happens. This is not the first time. No, it's not even close to the first time. Alright. So basically the sauce is done for my mother, which is going to be spooled onto the side and everything, and then we're going to edit this a bit with my own flavor. Now, as I said, guys, I make my own hot sauce. This actually was from a batch I made about yesterday. I like raspberries. Ah, okay, cool. I tolerate them. They're a bit overrated in my opinion. Alright, let's look here. Yeah, it's looking good. Let's just keep going. Five big guys. What about five big guys? Mm. Okay. I think we can just start packing away some things while we wait. So basically, it's divine intervention. Flavor, 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 flavor. Always flavor. Flavor, flavor, flavor. Flavor, 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 flavor. Flavor, 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 flavor. That's great. I made a human mudslide. Leave the mail. Agree. Hey, raspberries are really good. They're okay. They're okay. Just, they're overpriced over here. Like, really overpriced. I don't know why, though. Oh, that was actually divine. I think this is cool enough. We can actually make a few more before I end up polishing it off by accident. Mayo, 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 mayo. You will be missed. What do you mean I will be missed? What are you talking about? I haven't left. There you go. Hi, Kona. Then it starts pulling apart. Yeah, nah. Then I have to fucking just put like a massive amount of bloody flour just so I can roll this out properly. There you go. I'm talking to the mayo. Oh! Okay. That's weird, but okay. Alright. Got a good amount in there. Then, we're just gonna coat this in cheese again. I like Spam. Spam is... I've actually never had Spam, to be honest. They don't really sell it here in South Africa. And if they do, it's like overpriced. The only canned meat I've had is corned beef, and to be honest, when I was young, I hated it. But but now as an adult, I can't get enough of it because I know how to cook it properly. It's funny how a person's palate changes when they get older. I live in South Africa, bro. I know you live in South Africa, bro. I'm just stating a whole thing. Like I don't think they really sell Spam. It's not like I'm fighting you on your place of living. Well, the thing is, on YouTube I've had to deal with my, the regular haters and all that, like, oh, you see this is a grown-ass man and all that. Yeah, so is most of mostly most of YouTube. Just grown-ass men and grown-ass women making videos. So congratulations, you should be, you're an excellent critic. You should work for Taku or bloody IGN. Okay. So as I said, this is about a good amount for 4, and then the rest of them can be put away and hell, can even be used for sweet dishes. Alright, throw this away. Have a cloth quickly. Go to Oxford. Okay. Sure. Why not? Okay, and then that's done. We have some complete ones. Now with this, you can make them savory, you can make them sweet if you want. The rest of these can actually be used for tomorrow. Hell, you can use this to make pizza. No joke. I might even make myself a small pizza tomorrow. Okay, we need a small ramekin for the oven. Okay, for her sauce, her dip, then me. I like potatoes, I don't like tomatoes. I'm going fishing because I'm on a mission. I'm guessing that's the meme. Okay, then we add a bit of our homemade hot sauce to this one. And pepper dews. Now, if you don't know what pepper dews is, are you living under a bridge? I'm kidding. Pepper dews are basically like the less spicy versions of most chilies. I'm gonna use about 4. Janae, Turtle Girl, would you like a pepper dew?
Not right now.
Okay, that's my sister-in-law, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks good.
Thank you. Pepper dews. Thank you. And I still got left so that I can make tiny pizzas tomorrow. So, it'd be good. Okay, we're going to try and dice these as much as we can. Okay. Okay. I'll take what's left there. Throw it there. Okay, give some nice heat. It's gonna make it absolutely divine. Hey, what up, Vine the Rain Wind? How you doing? What are you making? I'm making cheeseburger hot pockets. I can give cooking tips. Well, if you want, I have no problem with that. Even though I have been cooking for a long time, wouldn't mind hearing it out. Okay. Cutting this as thinly and as small as possible. Okay, we take this, put it in there. Dry that area. Give this a stir. So basically, there's a nice spicy dip. Food is good, definitely is. Just preaching facts here, right? Let's taste. Yep, that's perfect. The rest of this can be put away. that's looking great. That is looking excellent. We're just gonna flip it quickly. If I knew where my tongs were, there they are. Just give them a good wipe down. Alright, this, flip it over. Bottom just needs to be a bit more crispy. Throw it back in. Alright, 5 more minutes, and then those will be done, and then we can serve Mother, and then I can eat. So while we wait, clean up your area. If you see that you don't have anything else to do, and you see that your work is basically nearly done, clean up. Do you know what FBBG stands for? No. I know what the BFG means, but that's a video game reference. Battery, my brother has gone, my rock has gone, coming down at the beat. Alright. 5 big black guys. That sounds like something you would find on certain websites. Right, just a bit more. Let's get a plate. This is technically not only the smallest meal you can make, but also the fastest meal, because we're actually at an hour. Nice. I didn't even notice the time. Okay. Get some soda. There you go. Cool thing, this is sugar-free, so 0 calories. Let's go and check it out. Let's leave it for the rest of the time. Basically with yogurt and Coke. No, it's not Coke, it's Coke. Basically with this whole thing, you could actually take that and make bread. It's just yogurt and flour. And you would actually spend a lot less, because yogurt these days is like $40. Flour, if you get yourself a 2 kg, you don't need much. Plus, the cool thing about the yogurt, it has the yeast, like a yeasty quality. It's got the fat, it's got the dairy, and so on, just to give all that silky flavor. Let's fill this like this. Just gonna leave it for. Let's make it 2 minutes. By the way, that's what it looks like. Nice, silky, smooth. Has all that color, has all that flavor. So I'm gonna give that a like. There you go. Do you have a car? No, I don't even have a driver's license. And that's fully done. Okay, there you go. Just taking out any of the small bits that are off. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got a bit of oil here, a bit of oil there. Now we just guide a bit, not too much, just enough to coat everything. Okay. Wait for this in. Okay. About 20 minutes. Just to check, we're going to cut this one in half. And look at that. It's fully cooked. Look how beautiful that is. Mom? Mother? Food? Food? Come on. You have to try this one. Come on. Where's the orange balls? Here you go. I already cut mine in half. Food? No, I've already cut one in half for you. And there's a dipping sauce for you. Sorry guys, my mother fell asleep, so I had to quickly go wake her up. Let me read over here. Give me one. But you're 25. I may be 25, but that doesn't mean I instantly have a car. It's very much a problem. Plus, cars are bloody well now a luxury because it's expensive. If you were sorry, I swallowed a peppercorn. If you were invited to a cooking competition, would you accept, and what would you make? Yeah, why not? I would try it out, and it would have to be base. If I'm allowed to cook whatever I please, I would have to see what's around and all of that. Most of the time, I would either go the burger route or maybe even create a roast. I'm all about cooking the rustic food, not like the fancy stuff. My mom's pasta. My mom doesn't like pasta. Hey, Caitlin, what's going on? Same. Damn. Give me a piece. I wish I could. You guys are so far. Okay. Just gonna move this. We're gonna eat ours on the board. Because not only, actually we're gonna have the board here, but we're just gonna grab a paper plate. As I said, I bit into a peppercorn and now I'm struggling. I'm suffering for it. There you go. A dad can make a meat roast. Nice. I can give me a pressure cooker and I can make something close to that. I can actually make pulled pork sandwiches when I can, when I have the money. My dad makes a mean meat curry, mean curry. Nice, man. Curry is bloody delicious. My mom makes a deadly curry. Well, it's good if you like heat. Taco. It's good if you like heat. Okay, just move that. Oh. Alright, now we just have to wait for my selection to be done. And then we can eat, and then I can go and rest for a bit. But did you guys see? All it took was one pan, a rolling pin, one silver bowl, which is still being used right now to hold everything there, and an air fryer where there's a dish inside that can be cleaned. Simple. You don't need a lot of dishes. Oh, I'll be okay, hopefully. It's very spicy. 1 pound, 1 pan, 1 tasty meal. Exactly. And you know, that's the thing I can say about TikTok. You know, it gives me issues on my channels. I've got 2 channels on there. Pretty big channels. But the thing is, it does have these cool recipes that I like trying out. Like the 3 recipe dishes, the 5 recipe dishes. Some of these ones where you can still have a good meal, but it doesn't need to cost you on your waistline or in your bank account. Some meals that you can make under 30 rand, no joke, under 30. Or the American ones that say like under $5 and all that. £3, 8 burgers, and 9 meals, 98 meals would feed my dog. Let me just put this to you, my friend. My brother can eat a appetizer, a main course, and a dessert. I mean, when he was younger, maybe not today. And then once we would get home, would say, "Hey, what's for dinner?" Or just make himself a nice big sandwich. Nowadays, but I'm the one that's only, eating certain amounts. No, I'm not joking. That is not a lie. Okay, while we're doing this, let's just clean up a bit more. Nice. Do you read your Bible? Do you read the Bible? I do read the Bible on my phone. I don't have a physical one, but I do have the Bible app. I praise God each and every day that I'm alive. And I make sure to follow His words to the T. I'm also on the subject of if anyone blames God, they are moronic. Because you have free will. You can do whatever you please. You don't get to choose to blame God. Why does it sound like your washing machine is going to blow up? That's not my washing machine. That's my brother's and my sister-in-law's. But it does that. It's a smaller one. I know. Same, bro. Exactly. People continue to blame God for all of their problems, but then forget they have been given... It's like, for example, when you see these people that say, God doesn't exist, God doesn't exist, God doesn't exist, then why are you talking about him? If you believe that God doesn't exist, why do you keep talking about him? It just proves that you do believe he exists. Because if you, like, unicorns don't exist, but I've never had a whole conversation talking about, oh, unicorns suck, unicorns look like ass or anything. I know they don't exist. So I don't talk. But I know God exists, as he's proven himself countless times. God saved my life as well. Hell, I'm back. What am I making today? It is known as Cheeseburger Hot Pots. Hot Pockets. Basically, we just finished making it. You basically make a mix of the same stuff you would put in a cheeseburger, or what you would find in an American or South African cheeseburger. Mix it all together until it's a nice delicious filling. And then you just make dough by just using 400 grams of Greek yogurt and 400 grams of flour, and you can make a whole dough. I actually made a batch of 8, and I'm only using 4 because I don't have filling, but the rest of them I can use for tomorrow, meaning you can use twice. It's also cheaper than making a normal. Then you just add in more cheese, you fold it, and then you throw it in the oven, the air fryer, or on the stove, and then you allow it to cook. You can actually cook it, then wrap it and freeze it for later future uses. God saved my life once. Same year, 2023. I asked God for his protection, and he answered me. I felt a hand on my shoulder when I was getting scanned. Before I got scanned, but no one was there. Then there I knew God was there looking after me. God was keeping his eye on me. I may struggle with like depression or all that, but I know that God has a plan for me. Still get depressed. I may have clinical depression, but keep my faith making me strong. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking very good. Just gotta cook that for a bit more. There you go. Let me flip that over. Let that cook through and everything. As I said, God is the Savior. God is the way. God is King. No, Jesus is King. God is love. Anyone who disagrees with me, good for you. Let's start changing my beliefs. My beliefs will continue. My mom's busy watching Outdoor Boys. You know, that guy also retired because of all the content being stolen, which led to him getting more and more famous, and he ended up retiring. And yeah, that is quite sad. That just keeps proving that I just don't like people who steal content. I don't like it how they just take content, say, hey, this is mine. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to take it as mine. And then it leads to issues. Yeah, he was getting too famous, but he didn't want to be known as a celebrity. He just wanted a normal. Hey, I'm just hoping that maybe in the future he does come back. Hey, but his son's still making videos, so we'll still see him. If you know Outdoor Boys, you know how good they are, how good he is. And yes, I'm also cutting up an apple because, well, it's good to have a bit of fruit in your life. Fruit is the way. Fruit is the path to deliciousness. There you go. We take all this, put it out, because, well, it's the coals in that. How is the food? May I take a bite if that's alright? But is it delicious? Oh, I do have a sauce. I just added a few things to it. Sorry, I had to take a bite from my mother's because she doesn't eat the whole thing. But oh, that's some good flavor. And the dough is fully cooked. Even has a bit of softness to it. Mom? Mother? I still have 4 left, which no filling, it's just the balls. We can have them tomorrow as like tiny pizzas if you want. If you want, I was thinking maybe the bully beef. Would a bully beef pizza be alright? Or what would you like on there? Sounds good. What was it good? I'm just gonna take the one off, is that alright? While I wait for mine to finish. We succeeded, guys. Mother loved it. Filling is nice. The bottom has like a nice pillowy texture. It's fully cooked. Just gonna leave it for the rest of the time. Mm. Oh, that's delicious. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. Anyone else still on the stream? Trevor, being as dickheadishness as he is. Okay. Okay. Puppy. You cannot say no to this face. Get us to 10 likes for the puppy. For this cute little adorable thing. This is Potato, by the way. No, of course not. Why would I? You know? Not my dog. Just kidding, baby. No, buddy. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna leave like one more just to polish it off. It's like 14 seconds left, so why not? And then what we're gonna do is we're going to eat maybe one of them. And probably save the other for later tonight or tomorrow. I am an alien. My rocket ship is human bones and skin. Okay. Gonna leave that in there. Mm. Oh, ow. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. I'm burning my hands. But, have a look at that. Now that looks divine. Ooh.
Nice car.
Okay, my brother's talking about cock now. I always knew he was sus. Remember when that used to be a thing? Sassy Baka? So cringe.
Half of your audience are homosexuals. You best not be making that joke.
I'm sorry about him. He is not of the most sound of brains.
What? Are you saying that half of your audience is homosexuals?
Yeah, maybe a percentage.
Exactly. Why are you making homosexual jokes?
First off, how is Sassy Baka and that home for homosexuals And two, I'm like original rock star. I really don't care. If you are a human being and you are alive, I'm gonna make fun of you. Mm. I know I should wait for it to cool down, but I'm hungry. But you know what? I'm gonna eat this a bit off screen. Oh my goodness, that is delicious. But guys, that's basically cheeseburger hot pockets. Delicious, creamy, sweet, tangy, everything. Everything you would get out of a burger. Alright. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Hope you liked it. If you want to come and see more, please be well known that I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
He annoys me on those days, so keep it up.
Anyway, and I do different types of cooking and all that. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys for the next stream. But until then, thank you all. God bless. And until we get it on a t-shirt, unless we get it on a t-shirt or a bottle, stay hydrated. God bless, ladies and gentlemen.
Babe, did you swap the flower with the red grouping?